Well, minutes matter when it comes to saving a life. Today is National Stop the Bleed Day. Joining me now is Dr. Ganeem. Now, you are demonstrating how to pack a wound. Why is it so important that people come to get this free training? It's from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. today. Why is it so important?
It is important because it's a few simple maneuvers that we can teach people who are not medical personnel that would allow them to temporarily stop bleeding and really save someone's life.
Now, if someone doesn't have a gauze readily available, it's not around, it's an emergency situation, what can they use?
So you can make shift with a t-shirt or a cloth or something that you have at home and just pack the wound as tight as you can and hold some pressure.
Okay, so you will continue packing until it's fully done with all the gauze.
Exactly.
And now also we want to demonstrate what do we have here?
A tourniquet. So for wounds that are a little deeper and you can't actually control the bleeding with simply packing with gauze and holding pressure, one thing that you can use is a tourniquet. And so you would want to put the tourniquet basically above the area where the wound is, and you want to pass it through.
And how long can something like this last before first responders get to the scene?
Actually for multiple hours.
Okay, wow.
Yep, and so you wrap it around the arm or the leg as tight as you can. And it's a Velcro, so it sticks. This is the component that actually tightens it. So you keep twisting until you can't twist anymore. And then you place it here, and then you cover it across the Velcro, and you mark the time so that when the first responders arrive or a person makes it to the hospital, the medical personnel will know how long the tourniquet's been up.
Okay, so there'll be different demonstrations that people can learn what to do to stop a bleed, and then also you guys will be giving out these free kits. Now, something like this goes for about, I think, $40.
Yes.
So if you could just walk me through what's inside the kit,
100%.
where people can expect to get.
So one of the most important things when you are helping someone who is injured is your own safety. So you have to make sure that the area is clear. You also want to wear gloves, so the kit has gloves in it. And then there are two types of medical gauze that can be used to actually pack the wound. In addition, you get your own tourniquet, which is the American College of Surgeons approved tourniquet for stopping the bleed. You also get what we call trauma shears so that you can cut any extra of the gauze that you're packing in. And most importantly, you get a marker so that you can mark the time if you place a tourniquet on someone so that once they arrive to the hospital, they're aware of how long the tourniquet has been up.
And something like this is important because I know that they say just how it's important to learn CPR, it's just as important to learn how to stop the bleed in emergency situations. I believe that I think it's 35% of all deaths, preventable deaths, happen when there's uncontrolled bleeding before someone even reaches the hospital. So thank you guys. So from all the way to 6 p.m. today, people could come to the Baltimore Peninsula building for this free training. They can get their certificate, which I'm about to get shortly in a bit, and just learn how to control the bleed in an emergency situation. Reporting, Cara Burnett, WMAR 2 News.